Well, hello everyone and welcome to this Ignition tutorial for beginners. If you run an accounting firm, agency, or consulting business, you know the absolute nightmare of scope creep, manual invoicing, and chasing clients for late payments. The old way of copy-pasting Word document proposals, sending separate engagement letters, and praying your invoice gets paid on time is completely holding your business back. Well, in this video, I'm giving you a complete step-by-step guide on Ignition, the industry-leading platform that turns your proposals into a fully automated revenue engine. We'll walk you through the core functional areas of the platform and guide you on how to build an airtight proposal from scratch. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know what you need to have a predictable system to sell your services, protect your scope, and collect your revenue automatically. Also, if you want to try Ignition yourself, you can go ahead and use my link down below in the description to start a free trial and simplify proposals, payments, and client onboarding. Before exploring the interface at Ignition, you need to understand the underlying philosophy. Traditional sales tools focus solely on getting a signature. They leave billing, contract generation, and project creation completely separate. This disjointed process results in accounts receivable delays and major admin bottlenecks. Ignition bridges this massive gap by linking the client agreement directly with automated billing schedules and accounting ledgers. The exact moment your client signs your online proposal, their payment details are secured, future invoices are scheduled, and your workflows trigger instantly. It's a complete business management infrastructure designed to ensure you never have to leave money on the table again. So once you complete your initial setup and log into your account, you land on the primary dashboard, and this is what it looks like. The main navigation controls provide a clean, instant access to all operational zones. At a single glance, the main page visualizes your vital business health indicators. You can track your total recurring revenue, your average proposal conversion rate, and your upcoming automated collection pipeline. When you go over to the top left corner, you can see Create New. Once you click on the drop down, you'll see Create New Deal, Proposal, Additional Service, Invoice, and Client. And with these, you can also see the shortcut keys Alt-Shift-D, Alt-Shift-A, S, M, and N. If you remember these, you don't have to come here, you just need the shortcut button to create any of these options. Now I'd like to talk about building your foundations in the services library. Before sending an agreement, you must define what you're selling. So you need to go over to your account settings, and under management, you see the services tab. Now this is where you construct your operational catalog. Ignition provides an incredibly helpful preloaded services library full of professionally vetted industry templates. You can see branding, custom logo design, design stack production subscription, Facebook growth accelerator, and others. But you can easily build your own by selecting Create Service or New Service. This can be found at the top right corner. Now here inside the service creation model, you define your parameters. Well, here you need to fill out the service name and write a hyper-specific description. You can use the formatting tools to get exactly the form and how you'd like it to look. If you're feeling new to this, you see here, describe the work you provide. If you need inspiration, generate description with AI. So from the name, the AI tool will help you out in the description. And of course, you can make some edits depending on your preference. The beauty of Ignition is its dynamic nature. The exact language you write in this description will automatically populate your final engagement contract text. This ensures your legal agreements are concise, containing zero irrelevant or confusing text. Under the pricing subsection, you choose your billing method. For example, you can see your price type. If you click on the drop down, you can see fixed, unit price, minimum price, price range, and included. Ignition easily accommodates fixed fees, hourly rate, and highly structured recurring fees that repeat on a weekly, monthly, or quarterly loop. So once you put in your price type, include the price, and then the tax rate, and the billing mode, either automatic or manual invoice. By default, it's on automatic, and that's why we're here to help us out in this process. You see that you'll be able to set up your first service and save it. At the bottom, you can see service terms. Here it says add terms and conditions for the service to the proposal. If you toggle this on, you have more fields to write in your service terms. If you don't want it, of course, you could simply toggle it back off. Of course, again, once you're done, you want to click on Save to get done with creating your new service. With your service catalog established, open the Apps section of your account. To achieve maximum back-office automation, you need to sync your technical stack, selecting Xero or QuickBooks Online integration cards and press Connect. So once you're here, select Xero or QuickBooks and press Connect. You can see some details right here, and then you can see Connect Account. This means that you must have your Xero or QuickBooks account in order to connect it with Ignition. The application will promptly map your service library directly to your chart of account. This configuration step is crucial. It means that whenever a client accepts a proposal, Ignition will automatically generate matching, perfectly coded invoices within your accounting platform without any manual data entry. If you are on the Pro plan or higher, you can also connect practice management ecosystems like Carbon, Intuit Practice Management, or Xero Practice Manager. This secondary layer ensures that the second a contract is signed, the exact project's tasks, due date, and client files are automatically deployed inside your team's workspace. Now let's show you how to build a live agreement. In order to do this, you need to go over to the top left corner, click on the drop down and you see proposal. Alternatively, you can go over to proposals, and here you can see create new proposal. If you click on create new proposal, you'll be taken to the guided step-by-step builder layout. It's pretty easy to follow. First, under the general settings screen, you'll need to select your target client. You can see right here, client, you can see demo client. So you need to create a client or sync client from the app. And this is why it was important to connect Xero or any other of these accounting firms or platforms that you might have already. But of course, if you don't have that and you're a fresher, you can click on create client. Once you create client, you see a pop-up from right to left, and you can put in the details such as the client name, contacts, contact name, and contact email. Of course, you could add another. Once you're done, you can click save. Then of course, you want to put in the contract start. This is on acceptance or on a specific date. So once you've provided that, you could also put the contract length. Then you have the introduction. This is basically where you need to provide the proposal details and make your writing clear and concise. Then you have the services and pricing. If you added a service before, you can simply come over here, click on add service from the list of services which you created already. But if you didn't, you can click on create service and follow the process which we outlined earlier in this video. At this point, I would like to remind you that if you want to try Ignition yourself, you can go ahead and use my link down below in the description to start your free trial and simplify proposals, payments, and client onboarding. Moving on, after services and pricing, then you come to payment, terms and signature, and follow through with the next steps. And then of course, these are the steps right here. You have your introduction, your services, your pricing, payment, terms, sign, and next steps. You notice that it's sort of like a repetition of what we were scrolling through right here, but this provides it all on the right side as what the client will see when they receive it. Now here's a tip for pricing we'd like to show you. What if you're trying to put in a price for a service and you're trying to think of the best price? Well, here's something you need to do. We're going to close this, go back to where we have services under management, and then we're going to click new service. And here's where you can also use the AI to help you out with the price. You can click on analyze and it will suggest a price. This module leverages anonymized live processing data across thousands of identical service engagements worldwide. The platform's algorithm evaluates your imputed rate against current global and regional benchmarks to let you know if you are underpricing your value. If the diagnostic readout shows you are positioning your firm below the average median tier, you can adjust your values upward instantly with a single click. According to the platform data, utilizing these real-time price insights regularly helps growing firms capture up to 40% more contract revenue on their standard agreements. So once you're done with your proposal and everything is complete, you have the button here, review and send, and it will be activated for you. Now, of course, once your proposal is sent under a client, you'll see your proposal according to the details you provided. The next thing is to head over to the terms tab. This can be found under templates. You can click on the drop down and here you'll see terms. Once you click on terms, this is where your risk is mitigated. Instead of drafting a fresh legal document, select the industry standard engagement terms. And once we click on it, you see it right here. And you can use this instead of thinking from scratch the best terms for your work. Of course, this is something you need to have once you're creating your proposal if you actually put in some real information following the steps we showed you when creating proposals. Now, if you're trying to create a proposal, the example we showed you can be followed, but if you're still clueless about it, you can come over to templates, click on the drop down and click on proposals. And here you can see lots of templates which you can use for your proposal. If you're in a, say, graphic design agency, you can click on this. And once you do, you'll see options, services, pricing, terms, and next steps. So let's go ahead and use this template just to show you that you can use a template to speed up your workflow. So we have general, services, payment, terms, presentation, and send. So of course you want to look through graphic design, put into details if that's not what you want, or if you want to make adjustments. The client, of course, you want to click on the drop down just like what we showed you. And then you have your contract. Then you get to be specific right here. And then you can click on next, handle the services area under design essentials, brand builder, creative planner. And then of course, if you want to add some more options. And once you're done with the services, you can click on next. And this will take you to payments, how the client can pay. So your problem is to have your payments on time, so you need to have a way for clients to pay you. You could choose your credit or debit card or ACH transfer. Once that is settled, you can click on next. And the terms which we discussed is right here. So instead of copying and pasting it in a new proposal, you already have it populated and you can make some adjustment, but do take note that this is the industry standard engagement terms. And then of course, once you're done with this, you can go over to the next, which is the presentation. So you have your email and then you have the proposal. And then once you click next, this will be the send stage. Of course, it says the proposal cannot be sent until you select a client in the general step. Once you do that, you won't be having this and it will be ready for you to send. So once you're ready, you can send it via email, click on the drop down or for more options and share it via a link. So once your client received the mail or the link, they will enter an interactive web portal. They can review your customized options, look through your embedded company brochure, watch your personal Loom welcome video if you provided any. And if they have questions about the scope, they can type messages directly in the integrated comments box. Both parties receive email tracking records of this discussion, keeping communication organized in one definitive place. Once completely satisfied, the client securely inputs your payment details and signs using the built-in, legally binding e-signature window. Running a premium professional services business requires a tight grip on your administrative workflows, pricing compliance, and billing pipelines. Ignition provides a unified platform that eliminates repetitive manual tasks, entirely removes account receivable risk, and creates an exceptional onboarding journey for your new clients. From leveraging global data via price insights to tracking real-time client interactions on the main dashboard, this application gives you total control over your business growth. So if you want to try Ignition yourself, you can go ahead and use my link down below in the description to start your free trial and simplify proposals, payments, and client onboarding. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.